Hello. Dirty trucking. Out here at my delivery here. I'm in Marlette, Michigan. As you can see, I'm at the dock down there. I'm back in. So when I get a green light, I'm going to get up out of here. But what I want to make this video about is what happened to me at the last employer. See, dirty trucking has gotten to the point, after that mess happened to me at Warren Truck Plant, I have gotten to the point to where I'm not going to allow employers or co-workers or anyone that I interact with on the job to be doing that type of stuff that they did to me at Warren Truck Plant and get away with it without reporting it. So when I left my previous job, I reported it to the National Labor Relations Board. And today I heard back with what I expected to hear from them, that they were not going to do anything. They didn't have enough evidence to move forward with any type of charges, and then want to quote me about the they could move forward if they could prove something, if the employer retaliated against you, if you spoke out against working conditions or was participating in some type of protected union crap. I did speak out because of some what was going on at the employment. But the National Labor Relations Board here is not the first time I've had a run-in with them. They were the ones, because I was a union employee at Warren Truck Plant, they were the ones that I went to get Warren Truck Plant for what they did. And they did exactly the same thing they're doing now. Nothing. The Labor Relations Board seems to think that because I resigned, that is supposed to free them from their obligation of bringing charges against an employer if you've done something in their guidelines, which this employer did. And Warren Truck most definitely did. And they had all the evidence with Warren Truck Plant. But they told me Warren Truck didn't do anything. And how do you tell somebody that an employer that made up a lie to force you off your job, to go be poked and prodded by doctors because of that lie, and put off your job and kept off your job because of that lie, you tell me they didn't do anything wrong? It was a lie. But back then, I ended up resigning. And they think because I resigned, it's supposed to free them of their obligations to charge these individuals and that corporation and that business, those co-workers. But they didn't. See, there's a legal term for what Warren Truck Plant did to me, and it's in the legal dictionary. It's called a constructive discharge. See, the Labor Relations Board has been a complete waste of my time here talking to in Michigan. From my first dealings with them, they were taking union dues because I was UAW worker, Warren Truck Plant, Local 140. Went to the Labor Relations Board, and they did absolutely nothing. You tell me that an employer could sit up and make up a lie, force a worker off their job, keep them off their job by hand-picking doctors to continue to lie, and then cut my benefits off until I made the decision to resign. And then they took that decision that I made and used it as they free fall to let the shit go. In my opinion, and when I got the phone call today on my way to this delivery, he told me the decision was made not to go any further. They didn't have enough evidence. You know what? I'm tired of hearing that. And they mentioned because I resigned. I'm tired of hearing that. I recognize when I'm dealing with people who don't give a damn. And the National Labor Relations Board here in Michigan, they don't give a damn. The ones I contacted in believe in Washington, the main one, didn't give a damn. I don't care how many times I told this story over and over again. They just never heard Only you heard what they were doing wrong. You didn't give a damn. All you heard was she resigned. But now, had this been under different circumstances, because and they'd have took action. They would have took action if it was under, different circumstances. But because it was me, and because of my allegations that were true, they did nothing. And once again, I expected that phone call. Before I let him go, I went and brought that up. I said, so what would you done anyway? Then all of a sudden the call just dropped. Nah, my signal didn't drop. The call just dropped. So I called him back. He's telling me the process. Well, what you can do is either dismiss the case, appeal it. And at that point, I made my decision to make this comment to him. I said, let me tell you something. This is not my first dealing with the Labor Relations Board. I had to come to you because of something that happened to me at Warren Truck Plant. And this board did absolutely the same thing. Nothing. When charges should have been brought up against Warren Truck Plant, those co-workers and all involved. I said, you think that because I resigned, that's supposed to free your obligation from thoroughly investigating what happened. And then you always come back talking about you didn't have no evidence. What you mean you didn't have no evidence? I told you what they did. What more evidence you need? Even at Warren Truck Plant, they had all the evidence they needed. You had my medical file that from up until the time they pulled that shit, they didn't have a problem with me. But see, that's when you're dealing with organizations that don't give a damn. And that's basically what this election was about. But see, you can't vote in and out the Labor Relation Board or these offices you go to get your matter resolved or supposed to investigate and do anything for you. You can't vote these people in and out. So the guy let me know that there was a decision made. He wasn't the one who made the decision, but there was a decision made not to go any further. I said, yeah. See, and that's the problem. The people who's making the decisions. You made a decision to let yet another employer and co-workers get away with conspiring and doing things to make me leave the job, to keep me upset on the job, to force me to leave the job, or to make the decision to leave the job. But see, this time it wasn't really that as devastating as it was with Chrysler. See, when Warren Truck Plant did it, I had to sell my home. I became homeless. It could have been this time too. Sent my life into a spiraling holy hell before I was able to even get back on my feet. But these are the people you deal with. I got to go out through life and see the National Labor Relations Board seem to take pride in calling my phone and letting me know what they not gonna do. But before they tell me what they not gonna do, they go through their process like they finna do something. And I already knew they weren't gonna do anything. I could tell by the way he was talking. You're not gonna do anything. You're going to come back with that same bullshit they told me about Warren Truck Plant. Warren Truck Plant should have been in court. Those co-workers should have been in jail. Warren Truck Plant should have been sued up the ass for what they did. And they still need to. That case should have been on national news. And it would have prevented a lot of other this shit going on in employment. But see, that's what they do. You have people in offices making these decisions that's in place to let the shit go. So what? I resigned. You don't think something led up to me resigning that you need to put a stop to, investigate, bring them up on charges? You can't do shit like that. How would you like being at your job and somebody steady doing shit, fucking with you to force you to leave, to make you leave? Or they know what to make you upset, to get you all irate and angry, and they start doing that shit to you. Who wants to come to work doing that? That's the type of shit they were doing. And because they let they get away with that shit, it seems like other employers follow suit Well, Warren Truck got away with it. They ain't gonna do nothing. So we gonna do it. And we gonna keep doing it. Because ain't nobody gonna do nothing. And that's exactly what happened. So after I let him know who I was, like he gave a damn. Because you didn't give a damn when the shit happened. And you don't give a damn now. And in other words, my conversation was leading to, this is my final thoughts on this. I'm tired of getting contact, telling my story, my situation to people who's supposed to put a stop to this type of shit, who really don't give a damn. And if you don't give a damn, you can get your don't give a damn motherfucking ass off my phone. Click. Dirty Trucking out.